Y'all can't see me, I think. Alright. Oh. Hello, feds. My name is Parker. Welcome back to another video today. So, today, I'm going to be doing reviews about all three of my Spider-Man digests. I ain't collect read them so far because my other ones got ripped up in the past by someone. But today we're going to be starting with Spider-Man 2099. Then we're going to The Amazing Spider-Man: The Parker Luck. Then you're going to the biggest one out of both of them, Ultimate Spider-Man Chameleons. So let's get this started. So, let me look through it before I start actually reviewing it in depth. Okay. Alright, so the first is crap. Alright, how many does it collect? 1 through 5, so we're going to be reviewing 5 issues. Homecoming. Sort of. This is the first issue of the comic. It's called Homecoming, sort of. So, Spider-Man 2099 is in New York City, but it is not in his time. It's in 2014, I believe. This is 2014, right? 2014, yep. It's 2014, and, you know, he's not used, because he wasn't even born yet. I think he was born in, like, 2060 something, but, or 2070 actually, but, oh no, that wasn't the first one. This is the first one. The first one is about this robot that shows up and is trying to kill Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man, and, you know, he does anything to go after it. I'm really waiting for viewers. My battery's not high now. I don't really, there's no real storyline to it unless it's like in parts and I'll be able to explain it better. But this robot is after him. He, you know, kills people. Guess he's some kind of assassin. His name is Totem. It's an acronym. Viewer, hi. You're in the middle of Spider-Man Digest reviews. Since I have nothing else to live stream about today. His name is Totem, Temporal Oversight, Team Eliminating Mistakes. From the year 2211. Which means he's... And then... Spider-Man 2099 tries to slip into his costume, and then he flips into a tuxedo. I don't know. This is kind of hard to review. It's more better for reading. Then he catches up with Liz Allen. This is so hard trying to review this. And number 2, look at the cover art on this one. Look at that. It looks realistic. Women and Secrets is issue 2. This is really hard to review, guys. I am trying. I'm really trying. My mind isn't up to its peak today. I'm kinda tired. I didn't go to sleep until 4 last night because I was playing so much Suicide Squad. You know what? Let's just talk about the comic instead of trying to read through it. So, Miguel O'Hara is Spider-Man in the future, correct? So, He's practically more brutal because he has claws and fangs like a freaking vampire, and he uses his fangs to paralyze people. He's basically like, the 2099 version of Batman. The 2099 version of Batman. I'm just gonna talk about that. What else should I talk about? This is hard. Alright, so Amazing Spider-Man, Parker Luck. I got this for Christmas. Peter Parker comes back as Spider-Man, and he has to clean up all of Doc Ock's mistakes. Since takes place after the Superior Spider-Man comic, which took place in 2013. If I had Superior Spider-Man Digest, I would give Superior Spider-Man a 7 out of 10 because I didn't feel like, giving a new take on Spider-Man as like Doc Ock taking over Peter Parker's body. Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy, which I thought was really cool. His costume's cool. I'm not gonna lie about that, but he was more of a evil scientist brainiac. He kept on going to the evil scientist side. He even wore the evil scientist outfit. And he would say dumb things like, accessing memories. Who says accessing memories out loud? I'm like, you got powers or something? I mean, he does have powers, but who has the power to access memories? So Peter Parker comes back, cleans up all people's mistakes. Electro hates him more than he ever has because Doc Ock would use him as an experiment to do, like, it was really crazy. He nearly murdered Vulture, and yeah, and the Superior Spider-Man only lasted like 31 issues. What is my dog doing? Do not pee on my comics, okay? So, he's tired, I'm tired. And Peter Parker meets Silk, Cindy Moon, and it's just a lot to talk about from that comic. Black Cat and Electro team up because they both hate Spider-Man more than they ever have, and try to expose his identity, but then it didn't work. Black Cat did take off his mask, but then Jameson was standing directly right in front of the camera, and no one could see him. Like, bruh, you in the way. Like, move over. It was pretty hilarious. I guess it's not going to go up for 30 minutes because there's not a lot to talk about. But this is the biggest one. I'm actually gonna read this again so I can review it more clearly. This was only for $10. $10 is the price. $10. So, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. Chameleon is about Peter Parker. Well, he didn't put his brain inside of Peter's. He more like made himself. Chameleon made it more himself look like Chameleon. To rob a bank as Spider-Man or some crap like that. Don't know what the purpose of that was, but he did. And in the Ultimate Dimension, there's a lot of controversy about mutants. Some people say Spider-Man is a mutant. The whole No More Mutants thing, and the in the 616 dimension. Well, that becomes a bigger problem in the Ultimate Dimension. The Kitty Pryde can't even go to school, and she gotta get taken away because she, is a mutant, and I just don't get it. So then Nova comes in the mix. I'm trying to think of everything off the top of my head. I wish I had more issues to review about, but there isn't any. And okay, let's talk about Brian Michael Bendis is the artist and no, not the artist, the is the writer for the comic. A lot of people had a problem with the whole Death of Spider-Man thing. I know I had a problem with it. They killed off Peter Parker. They actually killed off Peter Parker twice. Because in Ultimate Spider-Man, the regular Ultimate Spider-Man, they killed him off in Ultimatum. And in like the 24th volume. And the 100th issue, something like that. I don't know. But they killed him off alright. Then they killed him off again in the Death of Spider-Man storyline. Like, that's like, I don't understand. They killed off Spider-Man 2 times in a row in the Ultimate Dimension. Then here comes Miles Morales swinging through the mix. Everyone, you know what? Let's talk about another thing. Everyone wants me to be Miles Morales. Why? I mean, I know I kind of do look like Miles Morales, but I'm a weird Miles Morales. I'm a huge weirdo. And I'm a sucker for being awkward for some reason. And I mean, if they made a Miles Morales film, then and they find me and say, "Do you want to be Miles Morales?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll take the role as long as it gets me paid, so I can move out of my house, pay for my own apartment." Because guys, when I graduate high school, I'm actually planning to get a job, then move into my own apartment, so I can set my own ground rules and have my own game system, have my own TV, and have my own cereal that I can get every day. That's what I plan to do. And yeah. So, Webheads, I guess that's it. I reviewed all 3 of the issues. All I can think about off the top of my head, because I don't feel like reading through it. But Webheads, if you'd like to do, hit the like button. If you enjoy my content, that's the subscribe button. Now I'll see you Webheads in the next video. Twippers.